What if you spent your whole life working hard, saving every penny, dreaming of those quiet mornings when the alarm clock finally stops ringing, only to realize that retirement now costs more than your working years ever did? For millions of Americans, that's the reality. Rising housing prices, expensive health care, and grocery bills that never stop climbing have turned what was supposed to be the calmest chapter of life into the most uncertain one. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be that way. There are still places across this country where retirees can live comfortably, stretch their savings, and actually enjoy the life they've earned. Cities where neighbors still wave, where peace and safety aren't luxuries, and where the cost of living doesn't eat away your dignity. So, if you've ever wondered where in America you can still retire without fear, stay with me, because today we're counting down the top 10 U.S. cities where retirees can still afford to live comfortably and maybe, just maybe, find the peace they've been working toward their whole lives. Number 1. Asheville, North Carolina. If you've ever dreamed of waking up to misty mountains and cool morning air, Asheville might be the place you've been looking for. Nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, this small city blends natural beauty with a relaxed, welcoming pace of life. And surprisingly, it's still affordable compared to most retirement destinations in the South. The median home price sits around $350,000. And while that may sound high, the cost of everyday living, groceries, utilities, healthcare, stays well within reach for retirees on a steady income. But Asheville's real charm goes beyond numbers. The city has soul. From the local farmers markets to quiet art galleries, every part of Asheville feels alive yet peaceful. You can spend your mornings walking the tree-lined trails, afternoons listening to live bluegrass downtown, and evenings sharing a meal on the porch as the sun dips behind the mountains. The weather is gentle, the people are kind, and the healthcare system, anchored by Mission Health, is one of the best in the region. In Asheville, retirement doesn't feel like slowing down. It feels like finally arriving somewhere that makes sense, where the air feels cleaner, life feels simpler, and every day begins and ends with gratitude. Number 2. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're the kind of person who wants city amenities without the big city price tag, Pittsburgh might surprise you. Once known as the Steel City, it's reinvented itself into a hub of healthcare, culture, and affordable living, especially appealing to retirees who want comfort and connection without draining their savings. The median home price hovers around $230,000, far below the national average, and property taxes and utilities remain manageable. But affordability isn't the only thing Pittsburgh has going for it. The city's healthcare system is world-class, with UPMC consistently ranked among the best in the nation, making it a strong choice for retirees who value access to top medical care. Then there's the lifestyle. Walkable neighborhoods like Shadyside and Squirrel Hill, a lively art scene, and plenty of green spaces where you can enjoy the seasons without the chaos of crowded metros. What really sets Pittsburgh apart, though, is its sense of community. Neighbors still look out for each other, local diners remember your name, and every corner of the city feels layered with history and pride. For retirees seeking comfort, culture, and affordability all wrapped into one, Pittsburgh quietly delivers the American dream without the high price tag. Number 3. Tucson, Arizona. If you dream of warm sunshine, mountain views, and a cost of living that doesn't keep you up at night, Tucson might just be your perfect match. Unlike its pricier neighbor Phoenix, Tucson has managed to stay surprisingly affordable while offering that laid-back Southwest charm retirees love. The median home price sits around $300,000, and day-to-day expenses, from groceries to healthcare, stay comfortably below the national average. But it's not just about affordability. Tucson is where the desert meets easy living. The city gets over 280 days of sunshine each year, meaning your winters are more about golf, hiking, and open-air markets than shoveling snow. Plus, the presence of the University of Arizona gives Tucson a youthful energy. You'll find art galleries, live music, and community classes that keep life interesting at any age. Healthcare access here is another major perk. Tucson is home to several top-rated hospitals, including Banner University Medical Center, so retirees don't have to sacrifice care for cost. And let's not forget the sense of peace that comes from desert living. The wide skies, the glowing sunsets, and neighbors who value quiet, friendly connection. In Tucson, retirement feels less like slowing down and more like finally breathing easy. Number 4. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, here's a city that proves you don't need ocean views or desert sunsets to live well in retirement. Just a smart balance of affordability, culture, and care. Pittsburgh might not top flashy travel lists, but for retirees, it's a hidden gem that checks every box. The median home price hovers around $240,000, and property taxes, while moderate, are easily offset by Pennsylvania's major perk: no state tax on retirement income. That's right, your Social Security and pension stay fully yours. What makes Pittsburgh special is how it reinvented itself. Once known for steel mills and smokestacks, it's now a city of green parks, tech innovation, and top-tier healthcare. In fact, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, UPMC, ranks among the best hospital networks in the nation, something every retiree appreciates more with age. Beyond the numbers, Pittsburgh offers a high quality of life that feels personal. You can spend mornings walking along the rivers, afternoons exploring Carnegie museums, and evenings cheering at a ball game, all without breaking the bank. Neighborhoods like Squirrel Hill and Shadyside give off small-town warmth inside a big city's convenience. For retirees who want affordability without giving up culture, safety, or good health care, Pittsburgh isn't just an option, it's a quiet success story where the middle class still thrives and the golden years truly shine. Number 5. San Antonio, Texas. If you want sunshine, rich culture, and a lifestyle that feels both relaxed and full of life, San Antonio delivers it all without the hefty price tag of other major cities. With a median home price of around $290,000 and no state income tax, your retirement savings stretch further here than in most of the country. And unlike many fast-growing cities, San Antonio has managed to keep that friendly, small-town feel despite being one of America's largest metro areas. But what really makes this city stand out for retirees is its soul. You've got the Riverwalk, miles of peaceful pathways lined with cafes and live music, and historic neighborhoods like King William, where every street feels like a story. The cost of living sits roughly 10% below the national average, and healthcare access is strong, with multiple reputable hospitals, including Baptist Health System and Methodist Hospital, serving the area. For retirees who enjoy sunshine but can't stand the chaos or cost of cities like Austin or Dallas, San Antonio is a perfect middle ground, affordable, warm, and bursting with local charm. You can spend your mornings exploring markets, afternoons in the shade of oak trees, and evenings surrounded by mariachi music and good food. In San Antonio, retirement isn't about slowing down. It's about finding joy in the rhythm of a city that still knows how to live simply and beautifully. Number 6. Knoxville, Tennessee. Tucked between the Great Smoky Mountains and the Tennessee River, Knoxville is one of those cities that quietly surprises people, especially retirees. It's scenic, peaceful, and incredibly affordable. The median home price here sits around $310,000, but the real win is the cost of living, which is nearly 15% below the national average. No state income tax on wages or pensions means your retirement money goes further, and daily life just feels lighter. Knoxville gives retirees something that's hard to find these days: a true sense of balance. You've got stunning natural beauty right outside your door, from mountain trails to lakefront walks, yet you're still within minutes of restaurants, theaters, and top-notch hospitals like the University of Tennessee Medical Center. It's also a community-driven city. Friendly neighbors, local farmers markets, and small-town traditions mixed with just enough modern convenience to make life easy. You'll find a slower pace without feeling isolated, and a warm climate that lets you enjoy all four seasons without the extremes. For retirees who want affordability, healthcare access, and outdoor living, all wrapped in genuine Southern hospitality, Knoxville feels like one of those rare places where comfort and quality of life still go hand in hand. Number 7. Omaha, Nebraska. If you've never thought of Omaha as a retirement destination, you might be in for a surprise. This Midwestern city offers one of the most stable, affordable, and underrated retiree lifestyles in America. The median home price sits around $270,000, and overall living costs are nearly 12% below the national average. Add in Nebraska's low property taxes and a strong network of local healthcare providers, and you've got a city that quietly delivers everything retirees actually need, without the noise or the price tag. Omaha's charm comes from its practicality. It's a place where neighbors know each other, traffic is light, and your dollar stretches further than you'd ever expect. Yet it's not boring, far from it. There's a thriving art scene, great local food, and a growing downtown that feels energetic without being overwhelming. Healthcare here is also excellent, led by Nebraska Medicine and CHI Health, which consistently rank among the best hospital systems in the Midwest. Winters can get cold, but the city's infrastructure handles it well, and spring through fall bring beautiful weather for parks, golf, and family visits. For retirees looking for financial peace, safety, and a sense of real community, Omaha might just be the American heartland's best-kept secret. Simple living done right, where the middle class still feels at home. Number 8. Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville might just be one of the most charming retirement spots in the South. And the best part? It's still surprisingly affordable. The median home price sits around $320,000, and the cost of living is roughly 10% below the national average. No state tax on Social Security benefits and low property taxes make this city a financial win for retirees looking to live comfortably without draining their savings. But numbers aside, Greenville is pure Southern warmth with a modern twist. Its downtown feels like something out of a postcard. Tree-lined streets, local cafes, art galleries, and a beautiful riverfront park right in the middle of the city. It's walkable, safe, and packed with life year-round, from farmers markets to outdoor concerts. For retirees who want access to nature without losing city perks, Greenville offers the best of both worlds. You're just a short drive from the Blue Ridge Mountains for hiking or fishing trips, and still close enough to major cities like Atlanta or Charlotte for weekend getaways. Healthcare is another strong point. Prisma Health and Bon Secours St. Francis both provide excellent care and access to specialists. Greenville gives you that perfect mix of affordability, culture, and comfort. A place where retirement feels active, social, and beautifully simple. It's no wonder so many people who visit end up never wanting to leave. Number 9. Boise, Idaho. Once a quiet mountain town, Boise has become one of the most desirable yet still affordable cities for retirees who crave both peace and possibility. While prices have risen in recent years, the median home cost hovers around $420,000, still lower than most West Coast cities. And with Idaho's relatively low property taxes and no tax on Social Security benefits, it remains a smart financial choice for retirees. What sets Boise apart isn't just the numbers, though. It's the lifestyle. Picture waking up to crisp mountain air, spending your mornings walking the Boise River Greenbelt, and your afternoons exploring local coffee shops or small-town festivals. It's the kind of place where you can live at your own pace, surrounded by clean air, friendly people, and a strong sense of community. Boise also ranks high for safety and healthcare access, with facilities like St. Luke's Regional Medical Center offering top-tier care. And for those who love the outdoors, it's heaven. With nearby trails, lakes, and ski resorts, you can stay active all year without the chaos of overcrowded cities. For retirees who want affordability, fresh air, and freedom, Boise strikes that rare balance, modern enough to stay connected, but peaceful enough to finally feel at ease. Number 10. Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville is one of those cities that quietly sneaks up on you. Affordable, growing fast, and full of opportunity without losing its charm. With a median home price around $315,000 and a cost of living nearly 14% below the national average, Huntsville gives retirees more comfort for less. Add to that Alabama's low property taxes and no tax on Social Security benefits, and you've got one of the most financially friendly retirement cities in the country. But affordability isn't the only draw. Huntsville has brains and beauty. Known as Rocket City, thanks to its deep ties to NASA and aerospace innovation, it's a city that values education, technology, and progress, but still feels neighborly and down-to-earth. You'll find peaceful neighborhoods, modern parks, and a steady economy that keeps the local quality of life high. Healthcare here is strong too, with facilities like Huntsville Hospital providing excellent care for retirees. The weather's mild, the crime rate is low, and the community is full of welcoming locals. For retirees who want safety, affordability, and a little spark of innovation in their surroundings, Huntsville delivers that rare combination of comfort and pride, all without the price tag of big city living. Here's the real message. Retirement was never meant to be about luxury. It's not about fancy homes, gated communities, or endless vacations. It's about peace. It's about waking up without stress, knowing your bills are paid, your home feels safe, and your time finally belongs to you. For decades, Americans were told that success meant more: a bigger house, a newer car, a higher income. But when the working years fade, what people really crave isn't more, it's enough. Enough to feel secure, enough to see their grandkids grow up, enough to take a walk in the park, sit on the porch at sunset, and feel proud of the life they've built. The cities we've talked about today, they're not about glamour, they're about balance. They remind us that the American dream doesn't disappear when the paychecks stop. It just changes shape. It becomes about freedom, the kind that comes when you can finally live without fear of running out or being left behind. Because at the end of the day, real comfort isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in peace of mind, good health, and knowing that after a lifetime of hard work, you've truly earned your rest. If there's one thing to take away from this, it's that comfort is still possible in America. You just have to know where to look. The dream isn't gone, it's just moved to quieter places, smaller cities, and communities that still value what really matters: peace, connection, and affordability. So if you're planning your retirement, start early. Think smart. Don't chase the big names of the fancy zip codes. Chase the quality of life you deserve. Look for the places where your money stretches, your neighbors smile, and your heart feels at home. Because a comfortable retirement isn't about luck. It's about choosing wisely and choosing with purpose. And if this video helped open your eyes to what's still possible, share it with someone who needs to hear it. A friend, a parent, or anyone worried that their best years might be slipping away. Because the truth is, they're not. The American dream may have changed, but it's still out there, waiting for those who refuse to give up on it.